Okay, yeah, so thank you very much for your attendance. So today I'm going to propose you this global leadership mindset development program. So it will be starting in July 7th. So it is a Thursday and it will be 12 Thursdays. And we start in Chihuahua time. So this is, I think, -6 at 8 a.m. So from 8 to 10 in this Chihuahua time, I think Mexico City, it would start in 1 hour later from 9 to 11. So what are we going to do? So we will have a lot of different universities and a lot of different international business students inside. So for example, we have students from Argentina, we have students from Poland, we will have now students from Mexico, and we will have many more, also from Kenya and from Germany and from Bolivia, from Brazil, from United States, and many more. No, I cannot count all of them. So what are we going to do? So first of all, we have 12 sessions. And the 12 sessions are related to the topic of global mindset, global leadership, cultural intelligence. You can see it here within the chart of what are we going to do. And each session is roughly 2 hours, roughly. Sometimes we have even more, but not under 2 hours. And this session are going to be recorded. So it is not mandatory, but it is advised to go there. So we are always giving you content, some kind of lecture, but only for 20-25 minutes. And then we are building breakout sessions where there are a lot of different countries inside and where you have to answer some questions which we have in our program. So on each topic, we mostly have 2 professors and 2 breakout sessions. Perhaps sometimes we might even have 3 professors, and the professors are coming from all over the world. So in our last cohort, we had the professor from Nigeria, from United States, from India, from Bolivia, from Brazil, and many more countries, and also me as a German in Mexico. So the point is that this is one part. One part is to be engaged in this online sessions. It's going to be recorded and you will also get it later when you say, I couldn't participate. So this is not mandatory, but advisable. The other thing is that we also have a learning platform. So, and in the learning platform, you will have 12 competencies to go through. These are not the same as the 12 lectures. So for example, let me just share another document that we also have. So let me share my screen where it is. So let me check this one, I need to close. So where is the syllabus? I think it could also be here in the, let me put away the sharing because otherwise I cannot see it. So we have a syllabus, which I'm sharing you right now. And in the syllabus, we have always different kind of skills. So for example, we start in the first week with develop global business knowledge. And here we always are doing an assessment in the beginning. So we assess what is your level of global business knowledge. And then you will receive learning material, text, videos, but practitioner oriented. They are sometimes it's a little bit of theoretical point, but they are easy to read and easy to follow. For each of the text or each of the videos, you must answer them. And this is going to be checked by coaches. And so this is the individual part. So you might have, for example, here different kinds of learning material, but individually. And then you will get group work. And how are we going to organize the group work? So the group work is that we are making cross-cultural teams. So we would not put only Mexicans in a team, because then you would say, okay, I have some experience of traveling, perhaps a semester abroad, but we are going to make mixed teams. You can even then pass your WhatsApp to the other group members. It depends. No? So sometimes in Germany, it's difficult to get a WhatsApp number from your boss. So I have not any of them, or I didn't receive, but students might be a little bit different. No? So the way of communication is good for you, and you need to look at how do you organize a team. So you will get a case study. In the case study, you need to solve with 5 or 6 team members. So we are not making the group so big, but there would be somebody from Bolivia, somebody from Argentina, somebody from Brazil, somebody from Germany, from Kenya, and from Mexico, for example. So we are checking, first of all, some information. So when you register, you also give some informations. Perhaps you are in the 2nd semester or 4th semester, I don't know. No? But we collect some data, but only demographics, male, female, what did you do already, and how do we put the people together. Common in the program will be that it could even be master programs or international business students, but with less work experience. So you're not full-time working and doing the studies beside. Most of you are full-time students. No, I mean, you can make an internship, but you're not doing the studies besides, like Friday or Saturday. Like also some studies are possible in Germany only to do it at the weekend, for example, but this is not the case. So we are then bringing you into different groups. So we first of all screen the people, and then we build these groups. And you will stay with these team members the whole, even longer than 12 weeks, because in the platform, perhaps you will have 10 days time, 5 days for individual and 5 days for group. Then comes the next competence, learning agility, 5 days individual, 5 days group. What else are we going to do? So we are also going that you are giving your team members feedback. So we will ask for example, how does your colleague develop in his or her global business knowledge? How does somebody is being or has a learning mindset? Did you see some improvements in strategic and critical thinking during your sessions? So we make it a real global program where you don't know the other ones, because we put the groups together. You cannot say, oh, but I only want to be together with 1 or 2 other Mexicans. No, we make a cross-cultural program, how it will be later, perhaps in your job, that you have, for example, when you are in Mexico, you might have a global team of people from the United States and from South America or Middle America. But this is the point. You need to look, what are the differences of building trust? So for example, in some countries, building trust is on a higher level. In Finland, in Norway, the people trust each other more than in Latin America or in Brazil. So the point is that you say, oh, we need to submit a group work. And can I trust this person? And then you see, oh, the person did not deliver on time, did communicate completely different. And why is it the case? Because there is also a cultural aspect inside. People communicate differently. So culture means also communication. I mean, now I'm also translating it into English because I'm a German citizen. I mean, I have some work experience from Ireland, from Austria, from Brazil, and now in Mexico. So I lived in my 4th country outside Germany now. So I also see a lot of cultural differences. And this is what we are going to do. We are talking each week in our sessions that you will get to know, oh, this is the way how Mexicans are. I did not know that Mexicans are like this because I'm confronted with my values, with my beliefs, with the way I interpret and make sense in a Mexican way. And then you can see, oh, but the people in Brazil are completely different. And why is it the case? And for you, it is about to develop the so-called global mindset, step by step. I know that most of you have not many international experience. The experience you will get out of this program is you get to know who you are, because you now, and there will be conflicts in the groups. Some people will not do what they talk, and you will get angry and you get confronted and you cannot submit your work on time and anything. This will happen. This will 100% happen. Perhaps not in all the groups, but in many groups will this happen, because this is about when somebody is not delivering what somebody said. It could even be a time issue, or because of different time zones or whatever. You will have these issues to solve in your group. I mean, we also have coaches and trainers when there is a real big problem. We don't expect that, but it is about how you handle cross-cultural work. And this over a period of time of 12 weeks lectures, but even longer in the learning platform. So this is a case that we have. I can show you here some parts. For example, we have, I'm going to update it. So we have a specific syllabus. What are we going to do? We have different kinds of professors. At the end, you need to write some kind of experience report, how you improved. You need to go through the learning platform. So the learning platform is mandatory. The lectures each Thursday, not. It is beneficial for you. They are recorded, but not recorded the breakout sessions of 15 groups or 20 groups. It's not. You will only get to know what we are going to present. We upload everything also in the learning platform. We have sometimes also some text to read, but not much. The most work is in the learning platform. And here it is roughly about 3 to 5 hours a week. And then you said, okay, but what is the case when we did do it? At the end, you will get a certificate. And the certificate is about perhaps that from Tec de Monterrey, there is a logo, and from other schools. I mean, we have this flyer, like you could see. So, and we also try to get all of these people on the flyer, that you also get to know that it is a global program. No? So a global program means also with global participants. So this is exactly the case, that you can see different time zones. You can see the topics. I can also make it a little bit bigger now. That you can see starting on the 7th. The price is $100 for the international students. And not, in this case, not for the Mexicans, because we are organizing the program here at the school, but we also will have students from California and from Bolivia and Bahamas, and many, there are many, many more. No? So we are still collecting on it. So the point is that you need to go through this learning process, and each week you must deliver some parts. And I mean, we can sometimes, when there is an exception, we can extend it, but normally you have this 5 days individual, 5 days group. So inside the 5 days of group work, you must communicate with the others and not saying, oh, I'm waiting till Sunday. And then on Sunday evening, you must submit. And then you imagine, oh, but my time zone is completely different, like the one in India or in Turkey or wherever the student's coming from, or Kenya. I mean, look at the difference. It's here it is called 9 a.m., but we start, yeah, it is Mexico City. But this will be 8 a.m. So I'm giving you the clear hours also later. So what are the other benefits of this program? Let me just share it. So there are especially these points where we say international business students from all over the world. I know that some company here, also in my company in Chihuahua, we have 100% Mexican, so there's nobody coming from United States or anywhere else. And I know that it is in Poland the same, and even in Germany, in some universities, you have monocultural students teaching in English, but in this case, we need more this diversity because the work environment is also. So we have 12 weeks with a multicultural group, stays together 12 weeks. They are giving and receiving feedback from their group members. And we also have even more than 12 professors, international professors, giving the class from all over the time, recorded online platform, which you can even access via your smartphone, certificate I'm mentioning. And the point is that you can make networking. And we are not taking any other from Mexico, so only take the Monterrey students, for example, and not any other school from Mexico. And we are also trying to do it within other countries, that we are not saying we have 10 schools in Kenya, but we don't have any in Nigeria, for example. So we are trying to connect the world. And if you want to register, here is the code to register. Now, my Mexican students know it, how to register here, but this is also for all others. So now I'm opening for some questions. So I don't know if we only have Mexican students here, but please let me know it. I can also then stop the recording, and then you can ask